Advent is about three comings of Jesus the King. When he came the first time, when he'll come the second time, and when he comes now to his people, to his church, the season that's become known as Advent, the 4 weeks that lead up to Christmas. But in actual fact, Advent is really a season that goes throughout the whole church year. Advent is about watching and waiting for the King. And we do that not just in 4 weeks, but actually throughout the whole year. So in one way, Advent it captures the whole year. Advent, properly speaking, has reference to the past, to the present, and to the future. In terms of the past, Advent celebrates the fact that God came. When Isaiah prayed, "Oh, that you would rend the heavens and come down," they were in desperate straits. They had nowhere else to turn, and they prayed from the bottom of their hearts, "God, would you tear open the heavens and would you come down?" Nobody expected him to come the way he did. Nobody expected this prayer to be answered like it was. Surprisingly, startlingly, spectacularly, dramatically, God came as a baby in Bethlehem, in a manger. This baby, fully God, fully man, he came, and the spotlight's fully on that on Christmas. But Advent always has reference to the future, and even more so really to the future or the second coming of Christ. That'll be the greatest day ever. Do you ever think about it? Do you ever imagine it? Do you ever dream about it? I was sitting at Tim Hortons this morning, and I remembered what one of the New Testament writers says. He says, Jesus is going to come to be marveled at by all his people. We're going to marvel at him when we see him. It'll be the greatest day ever. Let me tell you what it'll mean when the King comes back the second time. His coming will be the undoing of cancer. It'll be the dismantling of racism. It'll be delivery of justice for the victimized. It'll be the regeneration of dead coral reefs, the end of global pandemics, the vindication of those falsely imprisoned, the weeping of children giving way to their eternal laughter. It'll actually mean the death of death when Jesus comes back. And we pray with Isaiah, "Oh, that you would open the heavens again and come down, because our world is broken and it's beyond hope. Father, would you send Jesus?" Advent looks at the past coming, but it also looks way ahead to the future coming of the King. But I don't know if you know this or not, Advent also focuses on the present moment. You see, rightly speaking, Advent is about three comings of Jesus the King. When he came the first time, when he'll come the second time, and when he comes now to his people, to his church, in a real, felt, experienced way. It was what Jesus had in mind, and I think we read it a couple of weeks ago in John 14 when Jesus said, "If anyone loves me, they'll obey me. My Father will love them, and we will come to them. We'll Advent to them, and we'll make our home with them." Jesus said it's completely possible that in the meantime, while we live between the first coming and the second coming of the great King, it's completely possible that he could come down now in a very real and powerful, felt way to his people. It could mean personal revival. It could mean revival for the whole church. But we pray during Advent that not just the second coming, but in the meantime, while we wait, that we would experience a real coming of the King, the one that Jesus talks about, one that we desperately need.